Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Can you
great.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Did you have
What is
dinner?
not yet.
Mhm. Why?
But
What
don't
time
worry,
did
I
you
just
finish
finished
work?
fruit.
Ah,
Uh I
are you,
didn't cook today, so I have nothing for dinner. But don't worry, it's normal.
you mean like
How
you,
about you?
I have a little bit of, I have some fruit.
Oh,
I mean like some kind of snack because I'm trying to not eat a lot in the evening. I would say so. And I think it's very popular nowadays.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you can
You
say,
wanna fit your body. You wanna fit your body for the
uh,
how can I say that, for
the upcoming
the
event.
important day. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I uh I would just try to balance the weight because like with the food nowadays the food is so easy to gain weight. The calorie from the food is so easy
Mhm.
to gain weight, and I think that people should have a healthy diet just to maintain good condition in health. That's better. It's like things contain a lot of sugar can increase weight quickly, right? And I try
Mhm.
to avoid it. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, yes.
You can play sports like me.
I would say you can say things like, I will manage that later or I can handle that later. So if you want to share with me that you
Mhm.
haven't eaten dinner yet, but you think that you can manage that later, that's all right. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's begin with some exercises today. I'm going to share the screen.
Yeah, but wait. So okay, I want something to talk to you first.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry because I haven't done the homework and recording last week. So I will start this week. Okay. Sorry, I'm too busy last week.
Okay.
I have some health problem, but now it's okay. So
Or
I hope that I can continue.
you can say I feel under the weather. Can you hear me? Can you can you hear me?
Not, I, yeah,
Yeah.
some interruption in your internet.
Mm. Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
internet quite bad. Let me try again. Mm. Okay, is it better now? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I heard that you had been very busy, and I understand that you couldn't have time to submit the homework. Okay. So you can try to follow up and let me know.
Okay.
Okay. And you mentioned that you're not feeling well. You can say, I feel under the weather.
I feel under the weather. Okay.
So,
I feel
yeah,
under the weather.
if it's because of work, you can say, I was a little burned out and I need some time to recover. I'm getting better now. I'm getting better now.
I'm getting better now.
Yeah.
Yes. Getting better now.
Yeah, because you just came back from a tournament. Now your
Yeah.
body needs time to get along with the living condition. It's
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
since,
felt under the weather, right?
yes,
Okay.
I feel under the weather.
Okay. Yeah. That's right. I have a lot of acne on my face because of the weather, I think.
Yeah.
And the water in yet drying, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, can start getting better now. Under the weather.
Mm. So let's begin with the listening exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, and we can start with that.
Yes.
And I will go with information about a house. Here.
Test 4. This is the Ielts listening test. You will hear a number of...
Okay. So now you can see the details. So this is the section 1 of listening test. And in this section, this is the conversation of two people about a certain situation, like applying for a job, or talking about renting a place, or consulting a holiday package, things like that, something related to our daily life. And it's always about collecting information based on the conversation. So it always look like this. And in each gap, you need to fill in only one word here. So this is the rented property information about a house. The first gap is about available date. The
Oh,
date.
wait. I can't see your screen. Wait, let me see.
Okay, let me try
Wait,
again.
in this picture. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I can't see it.
Can you see this one?
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So this form is a rented properties. Yeah. Information about a house. Number 1. I think the conversation is about they want to know when they can move in the house. So available date, this means the time you can move in. And then the prices is about the monthly rent.
Yes.
So deposit is $1,500. Deposit. You know this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's something about 15. So I think it can be like parking fee or operation. If you live in the building, you have to pay for the operation, like packing service, security, and trust. Yeah, operation or insurance, things like that. Okay. Number 4, because I think they mentioned that's quite easy here, bedroom and bathroom, and they give you the number of the facility. So that will go well with the kitchen as well. Okay, we can make a bed so that way we'll say that's a kitchen. Thì cái cấu trúc mà họ viết, họ dùng cái form này nó khá là rõ ràng. Như là phòng ngủ họ đưa ra số lượng 3 phòng ngủ, 2 phòng tắm, cho nên đến kitchen thì mình có thể cá cược với nhau là chỗ này là kitchen luôn nè. Tức là một cái bếp. Còn what about remodel? Remodel mean they just fix, they just repair or in not renovated. Cải tạo lại, sửa nhà lại. Yeah. Okay. So let's listen.
To the answer sheet.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I wanted to inquire about the house you're going to let out. Is it still available?
Yes. May I ask where you heard about it? Was it in an advert?
Right, it was.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, I'm going to share the house with 2 friends. We've been staying on campus, but we're going to graduate, so we need to find a house as soon as possible. Anyway, could you tell me the exact date when you can move in?
Well, the contract with my current tenant is due next week on May the 3rd, and I need a day to clean and check the things in the house. So I think the house will be ready on the 5th of May. Is that okay?
Yes, that will be fine. And what we're most concerned about is the rent. We'd like something around $500 a month for each of us, but we could go up to $600 if we have to, but we can't go beyond that.
You are lucky. The rent will be $1,700 in total, which is within your budget. You'll need to pay monthly to me by cash or credit card. I don't mind. And you'll have to pay me $1,500 as a deposit before you move in. The deposit is as insurance in case you break something.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Oh, I nearly forgot. One important thing is that you'll be required to provide a credit check to guarantee your ability to pay the rent every month. This will charge you $15.
No.
When they can move in?
May the 5th.
Yes. And I recommend you to write down the number before the month.
Yes.
How much is the rent?
700.
700?
Yeah, 1,700. 7,000. 700. 700. Yeah, that's right. 700.
And what about $15?
$750, maybe. Yeah, $750.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what about the 15? I mean, this one.
Yeah, for the guarantee, huh? For insurance guarantee.
I will go back a little bit.
Okay.
I nearly forgot. One important thing is that you'll be required to provide a credit check to guarantee your
Credit check. Get a credit check.
Credit check?
Good.
ability to pay the rent every month. This
So is it like credit?
Yeah. Credit.
A credit check? We need to check, like, or for example, like because they live in Western country. So credit check is very important if they know that she's responsible for paying on time. This is like an audit. Okay. So what do you say? We put it here. Credit check.
Mm.
And now we continue with 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay. Facility. We got a kitchen, the dishwasher, and the parking. Let's see if he mentioned these. Okay.
This will charge you $15.
No problem. How about the facilities?
First, there are 3 bedrooms combined with 2 bathrooms. Then there is a shared kitchen which was refurbished several months ago. By the way, do you cook yourselves?
Yeah, we like cooking. Do we have to buy our own cookers?
Basic facilities for cooking are available, but if you want a dishwasher, I'm sorry, it needs to be added later.
I think the basic facilities are enough for us. Is there any place we can park, as one of my friends has a private car?
Yes, there is a garage which not only provides space for your car, but also has a special section where you can do some of your work. It's very quiet for you to concentrate.
It sounds so special.
What do you say about number 4?
Remodel the kitchen.
Yeah. He definitely mentioned kitchen.
Yeah.
And what about the dishwasher?
No dishwasher.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Only water basin. He mentioned something like this one. Water basin? Basin.
Water base.
The sink. Yes, water basin. Cái bồn rửa thôi. Just the sink.
Yeah.
And number 6?
A garage.
Garage, yes.
Garage.
That's correct. Now let's continue with utility. Utility does mean water, electricity, and internet bills all get together. And he mentioned garden care. The landlord will provide landscaping service, but tenant must the grass. So what do you think what the action would do with the grass? Like remove the grass?
Yeah, cut the grass or something.
Yeah, I think so. And then he have to pay $15 for dressing and something services.
Yeah.
So the same here in Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, air conditioning.
There is no central air conditioning. This is a blah 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 conditioning unit.
So here central, that means like in the center. So that will relate to a position. Like in the middle, there's no air conditioning, but maybe somewhere in the house, some position include that kind of conditioning unit. And the landlord name, you will listen to his last name. Okay, continue.
There are some other utilities I have to tell you. There is a garden in front of the house in which you will find some interesting plants and beautiful flowers.
Do we have to take care of these plants and flowers?
Well, you don't have to worry about that. There will be a professional gardener to do the landscaping in the garden regularly. But you do need to help water the grass once a week. Is it a problem for you?
Of course not. We'd like to do that.
Another thing is, in this district, every household is arranged with a cleaner responsible for cleaning up the rubbish and recycling, but this service will cost you $15 every month.
What other bills do we have to pay?
Bills for electricity, water and gas will also be covered by yourselves.
Okay, one more question. Is air conditioning available in the house?
If you mean central air conditioning, I'm afraid there isn't at the moment, but each room has a conditioning unit which is installed on the window.
That will be fine. Anyway, I think it's a good place to live in. Can we go and see the house, please?
Yes, of course.
May I have your name and phone number?
Yes, I'm Sam Dresler. That's SAMDRESSLER.
Okay, Sam Dresler. I've got that down.
And my phone number is 6753 4571.
Thank you very much. I'll contact you after discussing it with my 2 friends.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. That is the end of part 1.
That's the part 1. Yeah, conversation between 2 people. What is number 7?
Water.
Yeah, you have to water the grass. And
Cleaning service.
cleaning service.
Yes.
Okay, and number 9?
And a room condition unit. Maybe you have a condition in a room, in your room near the window, upper the window or something.
So
a room, or
I-
maybe a window conditioner unit. Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
the window. What about Sam?
Sam Dressler.
How do you spell that? DR?
DRESSLER.
Like this one?
Yeah. Sam Dressler.
So yeah, that's correct. I only go back to cleaning service because it's dressing, and we all know that, and something because it's Western country, so probably you do something else. I have to go back there. Water the grass, right?
For electricity, water and gas.
Up a little bit.
I'd like to do that.
Another thing is, in this district, every household is arranged with a cleaner responsible for cleaning up the rubbish and recycling, but this
recycling.
Yes.
Maybe cleaning and recycling service.
Yeah, so this lady is responsible for
recycling.
Okay. So I will make some change here because we need one word and ready charge is 2 words. So we keep the credit here.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a second, something wrong. It's not 70/50.
Yeah.
I will go back. I think this one is my mistake. It should be dishwasher. It's my mistake. I forgot the letter H. Yeah. But this one, it's not 750. It's 700. Okay,
Yes.
and we go back to this one.
The rent will be $1,700 in total, which is within your budget. You'll need to pay
1700. So before it's 700. Oh, it's still wrong. 1700. Yeah, 1700. Why they don't say 1007, but they say 1700?
It's just like a math calculation in English as same as Vietnamese. Cách nói số trong tiếng Anh nó giống như một phép toán. 17 by 100 is 17, like 1,700. So they try to make it short.
17,000, but they say 1700.
Yeah. So like double O is 100. Tức là cái phép toán 17 nhân cho 100 đó. Đây là cách mà họ sẽ làm ngắn lại. Try to make it short. 1,700 is longer for them.
1700.
Yeah. Sometimes they say like 150, like 150. Thỉnh thoảng là 150 cũng có nghĩa là 1 và 50. 150.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's tricky because he mentioned like 500 for each of us. 500 cho mỗi người. So we could go up 600 if we have to. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to share you another one. In section number 2, it will be only one speaker, and she will present a details like a place or a situation. Mostly she would do a presentation to introduce you something new. Okay. Turn them off. Okay, let's talk about sport. Yeah.
Section 2. You will hear a coordinator talking to volunteer helpers before a race involving a large number of people. First, you have some time to look at questions.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. I need to see the play button. But it's okay. It's better now. The speaker will talk about a sport event. On the day of the race, he recommends the parking located in where. So the first one is the sport rail by the river or the shopping center. Number 12, the timing chip should be attached to a shirt or singlet. So singlet is like a tank top, you know. Singlet is a tank top because normally you can see like the runner wear the tank top. That will show the logo, the number, the name, something like that. And then shoes. Con chip này sẽ gắn ở đâu? Wristband. So it's just like a bracelet that cover around your wrist. Cái vòng cổ. Vòng tay. Vòng tay. Quấn ở ngay cổ tay của mình. Yeah, wristband.
Cái đó gọi là bằng tay thể thao.
Yeah, like when you play tennis. Some people play tennis, they will wear wristband, right?
Yeah.
And which one will run first? They got the yellow, the red, or the purple. So this can be tricky if they say follow something. And the race organizers still need to find volunteer. I think volunteer will do this. First aid, circle, handing out water, chuyển nước, starting the race. I think it's not necessary to start a race with volunteers. Okay, so let's start with number 11 to 14.
Thank you for all volunteering to help us with the Bridge to Brisbane Fun Run. The purpose of this meeting is to give you some information about your duties on race day. Some of you are asking about where you can park on the day. Unfortunately, some of the usual places, down by the river for example, will be out of bounds because we'll need extra space for emergency vehicles. Probably the best option is the Jack Gray Sports Field in Barker Street. Although the closest parking lot is the Metro shopping complex, I would advise you not to park there, as they tend to tow away people who aren't customers. At the start line, most of you will be checking that runners have the necessary gear, especially their electronic timing chip, the race number and the identity wristband.
Do you know the answer for 11?
Number 8.
Yeah. So you pick A.
Yeah.
Okay, I will continue with the timing chip.
Especially their electronic timing chip, the race number and the identity wristband. Make sure that the number is attached to the front of the running shirt or singlet, not the back. The timing chip, which records the runner's time, needs to be clipped onto one of their shoes, and check that they are wearing their wristband.
What's your guess?
Shoe.
That's correct.
Yeah.
The number and the name on the back of the shirt, or in front of the shirt or singlet.
Yeah.
The timing chip will click in the shoe and the wristband. Okay. Number 13.
Some of you will be responsible for organising the starting groups. It's very important that runners start in a particular order. There is a system of colour codes. The red group are walkers and people with baby strollers. The purple group are runners that expect to finish in at less than 1 hour, and the yellow group are our elite athletes. We'd like them to start the race, and we'd like the other groups to follow after that, with the red group and the strollers at the very back. This is for their own safety. Now, we are still short on volunteers for the race day, so if you...
What's your guess?
I think it's a red.
The red one?
Because they mentioned about the purple first, and the yellow, and the red one. But the red is for athletes, so maybe the purple. The purple is for baby, and yellow. My goodness.
Oh yeah. Let me go back there one more time.
Yeah. This is
Of
the
colour
British accents.
Yeah, it's confused people. That's the main purpose. Because like you can hear everything, but then you lost track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is an English. This is a British accents. I don't
Right,
like
yeah.
British accents. Well, okay.
Oh my God, it's so sticky. I would say so.
Yeah, that's right.
It feels like their tongue is so curvy and they try to stick the word together.
Yeah.
Okay, I go back.
The red group are walkers and people with baby...
Wait a second.
For organising the starting groups, it's very important that runners start in a particular order. There is a system of colour codes. The red group are walkers and people with baby strollers.
So the red one is
for the baby control.
Yeah, the walker, people who like to walker,
Yeah.
and people with baby stroller.
Yeah.
The purple group are runners that expect to finish in at less than 1 hour, and the yellow group are...
The purple one is tricky.
They have to start at least 1 hour after
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Our elite athletes. We'd like them to start the race, and we'd like the other groups to follow after that, with the red group and the strollers at the very back.
The red group and the stroller.
Yeah. So maybe the yellow is the answer, maybe.
Yeah. Because the red group and the stroller, that means they follow the yellow one.
Yeah.
And the reason is...
This is for their own safety. Now, we are still short on...
It's for the safety.
So that the yellow would be the answer. Okay. Continue with the volunteers.
Volunteers for the race day, so if you have any friends or family members who might be interested, please let us know. We're probably okay for people to help with the start, but we'll still desperately need volunteers along the race course to distribute water bottles to the runners.
To distribute water to the runners, so it's handing out water.
Yeah, handing out water. Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe this will be your strong point.
Oh, really?
Try to get aid in here.
What is this?
So this will be a map of Race
Ah,
Village. Okay, so here's what I do. You will locate where the stage, the t-shirt stand, the bag collection area, information center, the prize draw box, and water station. And there are some letters that label here. So we will follow his description and instruction to locate where to stay, probably maybe G or F. So if he say follow the race at the engine, the entry here, if you go straight and you will see the shade tents, and then he mentioned the state on your left or on your right. That will show you the answer. It could be F or G. So this is the way that I do. I will note here is the right side, or it can also say this in the east, right? And then this is the west, and also the left side. Okay. H, D, and C is the center. So I use the center right at the finish line. And this one is above. So what about H? If I make C and D above the finish line, and what about H?
maybe between the race and then
Actually, it's below the finish line. Yeah. Above. Okay. And eight is I had to wait to get to A, right? You can see there are two ways to get to A, and A stay at the end of the road. It's 8. 8 is at the end of the road. So I
maybe
usually
stage, maybe A is stage. Maybe.
eyes close to the access to Gregory Terrace. Bowen Road close to B. And the access to the train station. Okay.
Gregory Terrace.
Gregory. He was a Gregory.
Gregory. The race.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Terrace.
Race.
It's just the name of the street, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Gregory Terrace. Well, and yeah, I think that's everything here.
Thanks.
Okay, that's how I do. And also I mentioned here the top or the north. It's right here, the south. That's how I usually do. So you can easily locate. And okay, you can also see my mouse here. You can follow based on what you can hear. Okay. We will listen to his instruction to locate from 15 to 20. Let's start. Let's begin.
As you continue along, can you all see the map? If you look at the bottom right-hand side, you'll see where the runners enter the village, next to the corporate catering section. As you continue along the course, you'll see the stage on your right. That's where the winners will receive their medals. Now, can you all see the finish line near the
stage on the right side? So F is the stage.
Okay, and now we continue with t-shirt stand. He mentioned the finish line already. I will go back.
The winners will receive their medals. Now, can you all see the finish line near the centre? After they finish the race, the runners can take one of two paths, it doesn't matter which one, to get their finishers' t-shirts from the t-shirt stand at the end of those paths. Many of you will...
So t-shirt stand is number A, is letter A. Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue with the bag collection area.
We stationed there at the end of the race. After they finish, the runners will also want their belongings, and all bags are kept in the building on Bowen Road. It's quite close to the exit, in the top left-hand corner of your map. Now, some of you...
Top left hand, so is B. Bag collection is B.
Mm-hmm. Now the information center.
You will have an important role working in the information centre. That's the building in the centre of the map, not far from the finish line. It's just below it on your map.
Also H
Mm.
in the center and below your map. In the center between near your finish line and below
Yeah, so that will
map.
H.
So the H, yeah.
Uh-huh. Now number 19.
And one other thing, can you all please remind the runners to enter in the prize draw for the new car? The entry box is between the
Entry box.
line. It's just below it on your map. And one other thing, can you all please remind the runners to enter in the prize draw for the new car? The entry box is between the shade tents and the corporate catering buildings. Okay, let's see now.
It's between the corporation center and the building. It's between
Yeah, it's between
maybe it's a
something.
G. Yeah, is it a shade tents? So maybe G.
G, yes.
Yeah,
G is
G.
between the shade 10
And
and corporate catering.
Yeah.
What else do I need to point out? Ah, yes, the runners are always thirsty, and the main water station in the village is just beside the third exit through to Gregory Terrace. Can you
it's
see it
beside-
there to the left of the corporate catering area?
So it is an I.
Yeah, it's close to the Gregory Terrace.
Yeah, terrace.
The third exit.
Yeah,
So that would be I.
I.
Wow. Okay. So we close it here. 10 out of 10.
Yay! Nice.
Okay, that's good. I add the detail here. Care to do more? No, there's more. It's just section 2, one speaker. And now we go to section 3. Section 3 is a conversation of 3 people, 1 professor and 2 students, or sometimes 3 students talking about a scientific project. And that would be this one. So here they're talking about a nursing program.
Section
And
3.
I would like to start with the age level of the student. Are they teenagers, 20s, or different age group? We have to find out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And number 22, they will talk about a group project when he can see the improvement in relationship among different classmates or develop problem solving skill, supporting learning environment. Okay. And furthermore, in 23, Paul surprised because of something. So we will find out. Maybe it's a number of essays or the practical work or internship provided. How do they feel about learning law? That means their opinion about this subject. Is it essential or too theoretical? You know this one? Theoretical.
Yeah.
Yeah, like too much information, no practices,
Mm-hmm.
and too much time, maybe time consuming. Okay, I will get you to listen the whole thing, and I try to scroll the screen down so you can see more details here. Okay, let's begin with 21.
Some feedback from the two of you to better improve the program and to provide guidance for our prospective students. I'd like to start with you, Helen. So, first of all, which aspect of the program impressed you?
Well, to be honest, when I was enrolled into the course, I was expecting a group of classmates my age. But as I stepped into the classroom for the first time, I was surprised by the diversity. Most were in their 20s, but there were also those in the 30s or even 40s. As it turns out, the intergenerational communication has sparked intense debate and new thinking, and I think that's something special about the programme that I appreciate very much.
What about you, Paul? What do you think of the program?
For me, the group project we carried out last semester is another key feature of the program. The whole class was divided into 8 different groups, working on 8 prospective cases. Team-building sessions were conducted in a collaborative way most of the time. Comprised of 5 members, our group studied acute pancreatitis. During the process, we broke the task into different parts and assigned them to each member. We were then able to tackle the complex problem by pooling our knowledge and skills. More importantly, stronger links were established between the group members. Because of the project, we've all become good friends.
That's true. According to graduates, group projects prepare them for the work world in which teamwork and collaboration are increasingly the norm. So tell me, Paul, what else do you like about the program?
I want to be a registered nurse working in a public hospital after graduation. So the internship provided is a valuable opportunity for clinical practice in a supportive learning atmosphere. However, I was amazed by the amount of written assignments, since I thought the course should have focused more on practice-oriented learning.
Well, I have to disagree with you, Paul. The essays demonstrate your understanding of the course. For me, writing essays is a process that involves critical thinking, which challenges me to develop my points more thoroughly. I thus managed to gain a diversity of perspectives.
The program is designed to deliver basic and advanced theoretical knowledge of core concepts, including healthcare systems concepts, together with practicum or clinical practice experience to bridge the classroom content to the practice setting. So, I'm afraid written work is unavoidable. Also this year, we've added a module of law. How do you feel about that?
At first, we felt that learning law is kind of redundant and too time-consuming. After a few sessions, we realised that it is necessary in dealing with future medical disputes. Before you hear...
Okay, let's go back to 21. What's your guess?
Number C.
Okay, let us see. Option
B.
Option B
Yes.
and 23.
Number A. Letter A. Yes.
What-
And the last one is C.
Too much time.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go back to 22 first.
Okay.
By pooling our knowledge and skills. More importantly,
Okay.
Maybe number C. I think C, because they support a lot of and help them to.
Yeah, and he
to-
mentioned like,
Yeah, they can be a friend when they finish that. So maybe the supportive learning environment. Yes, C.
so he mentioned something like importantly,
stronger
Yeah.
links were established between the group members.
stronger links
Yeah.
established between the group member
Because of the project, we've all become good friends.
because
right.
of the project. We all become good
Lots of
friends.
good friends. Maybe supportive learning environment. Yeah, C.
Actually, it should be option A because he only mentioned because of the project we become the good friend, not because of the environment, because of
Oh.
the situation. So he
Yeah.
mentioned like stronger links, like improve relationship between different classmates. And he's surprised about the written assignment, right?
Yes.
With the law, so they will give you the opinion.
Yeah, redundant.
First, they think that way, and then they use the tricky word, but I will go back here.
Practice in a supportive learning atmosphere. However, I was amazed by the amount of written assignments, since I thought the course should have focused more on practice-oriented learning.
Okay, that's correct.
To
It
deliver
should,
basic and
so
advanced
it should
theoretical knowledge
focus
of core
more
concepts.
on practical. So it means that it is too theoretical. So
No, no,
B.
no. It was just the number of essay. I was not there. It's right here.
Classroom content to the practice setting. So, I'm afraid written work is unavoidable. Also this year, we've added a module of law. How do you feel about that?
At first, we felt that learning law is kind of redundant and too time-consuming.
So she think redundant, time consuming.
Yeah.
After a few sessions, we realised that it is necessary in dealing with future medical disputes.
But after a few sections,
Yeah, we feel that it's necessary for that. Oh, so
medical dispute.
Yeah.
Medical dispute, that means medical argument.
Mhm.
Dispute is like how they argue and fighting or debate in a topic, but mostly for constructive conversation. So it's become necessary. So after a few lessons, she come to a conclusion.
Oh,
So at the beginning, she feel it's too time consuming, but then she think it's necessary for her.
Mhm.
Okay, so that will give you like a general consumption. Assumption about this one. Okay, in 23, 25 to 30, you will consider which aspect will go with the option. Essay, lecture, research, online forum, or placements, test, and freshman, the newcomer. Get the feedback from teaching staff, do more reading, get help from school supporting staff, get help from nursing problem, manage time properly, well repaired, review the notes regularly, and don't set unrealistic goals. Okay, let's continue here.
In essays on time.
Listen and answer questions 25 to 30.
Do you have any suggestions for prospective students?
What bothers me most is handing in essays on time. I almost missed the deadline once because there were 3 essays due within the same week. So rationalizing your time is critical.
Well, that's true. The lectures deliver so much useful information. I have poor memory, so I kept making notes and revisiting them on a regular basis. To my surprise, at the end of the semester, I have learnt the key concepts by heart.
How was the research? I heard that it was quite challenging. How did you manage to overcome the difficulties?
That's true. The majority of us had no clue how to carry out the research at first. Fortunately, when I was digging up reference materials at the library, I sought help from the librarian. She taught me about finding the appropriate resources and choosing the proper research methods.
Have you checked out the online forum?
Yes, it has become a habit for me to visit the forum regularly. In a sense, it extends classroom learning. It is where the students post academic problems that they come across and get support from the faculty members.
Some of my classmates didn't do so well during the placement tests. I feel that background reading is necessary.
Lastly, do you have anything to say to the freshmen?
I was really ambitious at first, trying to get straight A's on my transcript. I made tons of notes and worked hard even on the optional assignments to get extra credit. I stressed myself out before having an emotional breakdown. After consulting my advisor, I found it important to set realistic goals. Don't push yourself too hard. It is wise to sort out your priorities.
Thank you for coming here today and providing valuable feedback on the program. Have a great summer break.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can you tell me what's your guess for number 25? What do you think about the essays?
Actually, at the beginning of this one, I have no idea how can I do this one because I can note it down because it's hard for me to note it. So
Okay. So we can follow up. Maybe you can, I will show you how to use some tools in here.
No, actually, I have a doc beside my side, but it's just how it's only 6 numbers
Yeah,
from
it's just,
25 to 30, but there is no A, B, or C, D
yeah,
on
it's
the
like
right side, so it's quite hard for me to take note. So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can use like, because in here you can see a pencil here.
So,
When you click to the pencil,
okay.
you can see a tool, right?
Yeah.
Annotation. Then you can
Like
use like, yeah, you can use like to mark down. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go back one more time for you
Okay.
to take some notes.
Listen and answer questions 25 to 30.
Do you have any suggestions for prospective students?
What bothers me most is handing in essays on time. I almost missed the deadline once because there were 3 essays due within the same week. So rationalizing your time is critical.
Well, that's true. The lectures deliver so much useful information. I have poor memory, so I kept making notes and revisiting them on a regular basis. To my surprise, at the end of the semester, I have learnt the key concepts by heart.
How was the research? I heard that it was quite challenging. How did you manage to overcome the difficulties?
That's true. The majority of us had no clue how to carry out the research at first. Fortunately, when I was digging up reference materials at the library, I sought help from the librarian. She taught me about finding the appropriate resources and choosing the proper research methods.
Have you checked out the online forum?
Yes, it has become a habit for me to visit the forum regularly. In a sense, it extends classroom learning. It is where the students post academic problems that they come across and get support from the faculty members.
Some of my classmates didn't do so well during the placement tests. I feel that background reading is necessary.
Lastly, do you have anything to say to the freshmen?
I was really ambitious at first, trying to get straight A's on my transcript. I made tons of notes and worked hard even on the optional assignments to get extra credit. I stressed myself out before having an emotional breakdown. After consulting my advisor, I found it important to set realistic goals. Don't push yourself too hard. It is wise to sort out your priorities.
Thank you for coming here today and providing valuable feedback on the program. Have a great summer break.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Well prepared.
Okay, so I can see like the essay is many times properly. Okay, so I have to go back. Many time no.
The essay is managed time properly, as I
Yes.
remember.
Yes. The lectures
The
is
lecture
Now
is
turn to
review the
section.
notes regularly. Review the notes regularly.
yeah,
As I remember.
and the research is get
The
feedback
research get feedback from teaching staff.
and online forum.
Get help from school supporting staff.
Yeah, and placement test is well prepared, right? Or do more
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah, well prepared.
Okay, so
Well prepared or
well
do more
prepared.
reading. Well prepared.
And I think the last one it don't set unrealistic
Yeah.
score when well prepared, so it's a little bit messy here, but I can see. I think this one is correct. And this one is okay, but the research and online forum a little bit confusing. I will go back one more time because it seems like the same thing, but not the same thing. Okay.
Finding the appropriate resources and choosing the proper research methods.
So did he mention the research?
Have you checked out the online forum?
Wait, let's go back a little bit.
Carry out the research at first. Fortunately, when I was digging up reference materials at the library,
So he got the reference material at the library.
I sought help from the librarian.
You got the help from
From the librarian.
Okay. So that is the key answer.
Supporting staff. Yeah.
Yes. So this should be.
Yeah.
So that will lead to online forum is another thing.
She taught me about finding the appropriate resources and choosing the proper research methods.
Have you checked out the online forum?
Yes, it has become a habit for me to visit the forum regularly. In a sense, it extends classroom learning. It is
10 classroom learning.
where the students post academic problems that they
post academic problems and
come across and get support from the faculty members.
From faculty members. Yeah, so maybe from teaching staff. Yeah. That's right.
And the placement test. And I think you need to listen to this one.
Some of my classmates didn't do so well during the placement tests. I feel that background reading is necessary.
Background reading is necessary, so maybe we do more reading, not be well prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. 10 out of 10. Okay, the final one. Now with this one, you can actually note in. So can you see the T letter above the pencil, which can get you to type down anything here? Ngoài cái bút chì ra, Trinh có thể thấy ở trên có một cái chữ T á. Cái chữ T này khi mà mình click vào bất cứ vị trí nào trên màn hình.
It's a mount. No, it's not a T. I can't see it. It's a draw, a shape, a stem. A stem. No. I can't see a T here.
Okay, that's weird for me. No. Do you see like Trinh có nhìn thấy cái bút chì màu xanh lá đây không? Ngay cái góc bên trái màn hình, ngay vị trí mà mình khoanh tròn á.
Yeah.
Dạ. Sau đó mình sẽ click vào đúng không? Và có một cái thanh công cụ màu đen. Yeah. Ở trên cái bút chì sẽ có hình một cái hiệu chữ T.
No. I don't have a T button. I only have a pencil and a mouse. Only.
Okay, that's weird for me.
Maybe you have to assign me as a member or something.
No.
Or cooperate or something.
Is it like because you use the link or the application? Okay.
Link.
So you the browser. Mình đang sử dụng Zoom trên trình duyệt. Okay. Now I get it. Okay, so that they limit your asset to the annotation. Tức là nếu mà dùng bằng browser thì nó sẽ giới hạn cái tool đó. It's okay. Okay. We can be flexible. I will move on to the final one. That's called dinner affect the environment here. Okay. In this section, there is 10 different gaps and only one word here. You can have some time to have a look at this one. And I will let you listen straight from 31 to 40. They need the same that form. In the process of making something being production process, the impact of process. In packaging needs something go with water and other resources. Maybe I think the electricity or energy, long distance So definitely it's about traveling, transportation at this time. At this part, the debit off. The total amount increased greatly. Something keep on fun or on different part. Something required constantly. And we are talking about activities are likely to be changed. Agricultural activity, farming, fishing, and that's it. Something like that. Okay.
Greenhouse gas emissions. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40. Good afternoon, thanks for coming to today's lecture. In the last few decades, the environmental impact of food production and consumption has become one of the greatest concerns. When we look at what we eat and how we produce the food, we can find extensive evidence for how we damage our environment. Greenhouse gas emissions may come from livestock such as cows, agricultural soils, and rice production. According to statistics, the carbon dioxide emissions from the production of the food people consume every day are almost the same as the emissions we make when we are driving. Let's look at some more specific examples. The cultivation and processing of 100 grams of coffee beans are responsible for 140 grams of carbon dioxide. Now, some international organizations are training farmers in many countries to use sustainable agricultural methods as a way of reducing their carbon dioxide emissions. All agricultural practices have been found to have a variety of effects on the environment. Some of the environmental effects are associated with meat production. The popular red meat requires 28 times more land to produce than chicken.
Do you need to take notes?
It's okay.
Okay.
But wait. What is it about the mental? How many words should I put in every blank? One, right?
Only one, yes.
One, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Or maybe you can open the chat box and then you type out your answer. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see the chat box?
Yeah.
And then you can keep type your number there, your answer there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We continue.
11 times more water and results in 5 times more climate warming emissions. According to another research, cooking process also causes greenhouse gas emissions. Scientists now are working on how to best minimize its impact. Another problem that we cannot neglect is the packaging of food products. As packaging takes a lot of energy, water, and other natural resources to produce. So, a lot of natural resources are wasted when we throw the packaging materials away. Furthermore, packaging waste produces a big amount of greenhouse gas. To make things even worse, the food we eat often comes from places far away. Therefore, the transportation of our food across long distances contributes to air and water pollution. In recent decades, with the growing number of population, more food is in demand, so more land has been used to produce food. Hundreds and even thousands of forests have been cut down. It had a devastating effect on the climate because forests can absorb greenhouse gases. People in different parts of the world apply various kinds of farming practices. In most countries, cows and other livestock are kept on the farms, while in some countries they are kept in a restricted area on a mountain, but they all contribute to the carbon dioxide emissions. And for animal agriculture, the problem can be more serious because the livestock need food all the time. In America, cows eat an overwhelming amount of corn and soybeans each year. In order to create a better world for us and our future generations, we should adopt sustainable agriculture. The goal of sustainable agriculture is to meet the world's growing demand for food at the present without affecting future generations. Every person involved in the food system, growers, food processors, distributors, retailers, consumers, and waste managers, can play a role in ensuring a sustainable agricultural system. There are many practices commonly used by people working in sustainable agriculture and sustainable food systems. Crop growers may change their food production methods to prevent pollution, although some other areas of agriculture are very hard to change, such as fishing. Consumers and retailers concerned with sustainability can look for foods that are environmentally friendly. However, sustainable agriculture is more than a collection of practices. It is also a process of negotiation, a push and pull between the competing interests of an individual farmer or of people in a community as they work to solve complex problems about how we grow our food. In conclusion, I want to emphasize that we may not be able to go back to the old times and live a simpler lifestyle, but we can take an active role in preventing more environmental problems caused by carbon dioxide emissions. In the next lecture, I will share some of the studies and effective solutions with you. That is the end of section 4. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Okay, it's time to share some sauce with me.
Oh my goodness.
It's like the whole lecture. So this is the final section of listening. You feel like you're listening to a speech, or you are in a lecture and he tried to explain a professional subjects to you.
Yeah. But how many times that I can hear this paragraph?
Only
Is
one.
one time only?
Yeah, one time only.
Only. So I only got some words only. 32 is coffee.
Yeah.
33 is cooking. The cooking production process, I think.
It should be this one.
Oh.
This is something else. Because they mentioned climbing, warming is something about production, but it's not cooking. Cooking's right here.
Okay. 35 is energy. The energy.
Yeah. Okay.
38 is on a mountain.
That's correct.
Yes, that's it. Maybe I have to listen to that again.
Okay. I will go back to 31 first. The daily meals that from
cows or something, as I guess.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back there.
We should adopt sustainable agriculture. The goal of sustainable agriculture is to meet the world's growing demand for food at the present without affecting future generations. Every person involved in the food system, growers, food processors, distributors, retailers, consumers, and waste managers, can play a role in ensuring a sustainable agricultural system. There are many practices commonly used by people working in sustainable agriculture and sustainable food systems. Crop growers may change their food production methods to prevent pollution, although some other areas of agriculture are very hard to change, such as fishing. Consumers and retailers concerned with sustainability can look for foods that are environmentally friendly. However, sustainable agriculture is more than a collection of practices. It is also a process of negotiation, a push and pull between the competing interests of an individual farmer or of people in a community as they work to solve complex problems about how we grow our food. In conclusion, I want to emphasize that we may not be able to go back to the old times and live a simpler lifestyle, but we can take an active role in preventing more environmental problems caused by carbon dioxide emissions. In the next lecture, I will share some of the studies and effective solutions with you.
Wait a second. I think I got it. My bad. We're going back to 31 here.
31 to 40. We look at what we eat and how we produce the food. We can find extensive evidence for how we damage our environment. Greenhouse gas emissions may come from livestock such as cows, agricultural soils, and rice production. According to statistics, the carbon dioxide emissions from the production of the food people consume every day are almost the same as the emissions we make when we are driving.
We're from driving. The same is that from driving.
This one should be driving.
Driving, yeah.
Okay. And 33, let's continue.
Let's look at some more specific examples. The cultivation and processing of 100 grams of coffee beans are responsible for 140 grams of carbon dioxide. Now, some international organizations are training farmers in many countries to use sustainable agricultural methods as a way of reducing their carbon dioxide emissions. All agricultural practices have been found to have a variety of effects on the environment. Some of the environmental effects are associated with meat production.
Transforming. Maybe that's, the 33 is transforming. The transform production process.
He just mentioned that. I will go back. Association of something.
Some of the environmental effects are associated with meat production.
Association with meat production. Meat production.
This one.
Meat
Okay.
production.
And I go to 36 here.
Furthermore, packaging waste produces a big amount of greenhouse gas. To make things even worse, the food we eat often comes from places far away. Therefore, the transportation of our food across long distances
Transportation, long distance transportation. Leads to more pollution.
And the damage of something. Let's continue.
contributes to air and water pollution. In recent decades, with the growing number of population, more food is in demand, so more land has been used to produce food. Hundreds and even thousands of forests have been cut down. It had a devastating effect on the climate.
Something had been.
Climate. Due to the damage of climate or the pollution, right? Due to the damage of climate.
No. The cut down something.
Thousands of forests have been cut down. It had a devastating effect on the climate because forests can absorb greenhouse gases.
The forest. Due to
Yes.
the damage of forest.
So my question is, should it be S or without S?
Forest.
This should be S.
Yeah, forests. In animal. Number 40 is maybe fishing. Some agricultural activity like fishing are unlikely to be changed. Maybe. 39, I have no idea about that. Maybe again. In animal culture, agriculture, blah blah blah, require constant.
We continue with number 39 and 40. That's the part that you're missing here.
Yeah, the 40 I guess is a fishing, is that right?
Oh,
Fishing.
40 is fishing, yes.
Yeah, fishing.
So only this one is missing.
Yeah.
Let me go back there.
Area on a mountain, but they all contribute to the carbon dioxide emissions. And for animal agriculture, the problem can be more serious because the livestock need food all the time. In America,
The livestock need food all the time.
Yeah.
So should it be like
Stock, livestock.
no.
Livestock.
The food.
Needs food all the
Yeah.
time. The food.
Yes. So that would be food here.
Constantly.
Okay. That would be
So energy, mountain, food. 36 is cooking, transportation.
yes, transportation.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's do the reading. You can pick a topic: olive oil or cinnamon.
or cinnamon. I
Cinnamon.
like it.
You like cinnamon? Okay.
Yes.
So now you will know about the origins, the history of cinnamon.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So based on the text, you will find the answer to put in here in one word only for from 1 to 9 here. Okay. I will use the highlight here. In biblical time, and is mentioned in several books of Bible, Kinh Thánh, both as an ingredient that were mixed with oils for anointing people's bodies. So what would be number 1 here?
What? I believe time at 2. Ingredient were mixed with oils. Not oils.
Okay. Now, used to show between people. So let's continue. It mentioned as a token.
Friendship is a friendship.
Oh, that's correct. Friendship. And the number 3, they make it like a sweet smell at. So in ancient Rome, mourner attending funerals burn cinnamon to create a pleasant scent. Mourner, những người than khóc.
It's funeral. So
Funeral.
the answer is funeral.
Yeah. Very sad event.
Yep.
Okay. Now added to food, especially meat, was an indication of, and focus on this one. European who could afford to spy you is to flavor food, particular meat, to impress those around them with their ability to purchase an expensive condiment. From the exotic East, at a banquet, a host would offer to get a plate with various spices by pile upon as a sign of the wealth at his or her disposal. So that would be
Wealth. Added. Which day added food, especially with wealth. No, as a treatment for a treatment for the heart. No,
good
as
image.
a treatment for.
So cinnamon was also reported to have health benefit and was thought to cure
indigestion.
indigestion. Protein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indigestion.
So
Indigestion.
where they can roll. Let's have to look at this one. European middle class began to desire the lifestyle of the elite.
Demand for cinnamon and other spices. So growing spices, other places. They took it from India, where it's grown. India.
And number 7, the merchant used to bring it to the Mediterranean.
Camels.
Camels.
Yes.
Okay, so they arrive in the Mediterranean at the journey ended when they reached Alexandria, and then they brought it back to Venice. So number 8 is
Venice.
no.
Oh wait.
They arrive at
Arrive.
Yes. So they put it on camel and they arrive at Alexandria.
Reach Alexandria.
And trader took it to, and then they took it to Venice. That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to decide, is it true, false, or not given. The Portuguese control over the cinnamon trade in Ceylon throughout. So during the 16th century, they got the like the exclusive trade to that cinnamon. So like in the past, in the history, the Westerner people they try to gain their power based on selling important ingredients. Like, oh, I have cinnamon and you are raving for the sign of wealth, right? I can sell that to you.
So
And
this is a false. It's a false because it's toward the end of 15th century,
oh,
right? Oh, wait. Oh, we still have another. The Portuguese is in the late 16th.
so we are 4% on? Yeah, okay. So at the end of 15th century, they arrived the island, and then they start to enslave. Okay, so people belonging to the ethnic group called Salagama would peel the bark off young shoot of the cinnamon plant in the rainy season. Okay. Do you
When
understand this one?
yeah, during the peeling process, yeah,
They
the
curl the
vỏ,
bark.
the vỏ.
They curl the bark into the stick. That's still today. You know the stick? The stick
Yeah.
of cinnamon. Yeah. So the Salagama, when they have finished product, okay, they need to increase the product significantly and also enslave many other members of native population. Okay, they develop a monopoly. Okay, until the late of 16th century. So I think they started from the end of 15 to the late of 16.
Yeah,
So
so that's true.
This is true.
Uh,
So now the Dutch took over. Oh my God. You see, Dutch everywhere took over the cinnamon trade from Portuguese as soon as they arrived. That means
so long.
when they arrived, they took over. But let's see. When the Dutch arrived the coast, Southern Asia, beginning of 17th century, they just set the sign. That means they have the goal, the vision to displacing the Portuguese and the King of Cinnamon. So they allied with Candy and an inland kingdom, but by 1649. So after like 40 years, 49 years, they broke the monopoly. Not as soon as, right?
So this is false.
Yeah, that's false. The tree planted by the Dutch produced larger quantity than the wild trees. Okay. When they try to boost production and satisfy European appetite for cinnamon, they change the harvest practices. So the supply of cinnamon tree on the island became nearly exhausted because then eventually they cultivating their own cinnamon trees to supplement the diminishing number of wild trees available for use. They have to grow another trees because the wild tree are not enough to supply. They don't compare. Do they compare the quantity?
No.
No,
Not
so that
given.
means not given.
Yeah.
The spy trade maintained its economic importance during the 19th century because of here. Okay, but then do you see economy? It's mentioned in the last paragraph here.
Maybe not. The spike tree, but the spike trees overall was diminishing in economic potential.
So can it maintain?
At the present, they haven't mentioned about that.
Actually, it's a conflict because the statement said maintain. That means they can keep the economic importance.
Or dismiss.
Actually,
So it's a false. Was dismissed. Diminishing.
yeah, that's correct.
Diminishing. What is the word in Vietnamese? Diminishing.
Decrease, minimize, giảm thiểu.
Diminishing.
Yeah, you can see like this in mini in nhỏ bé. So diminishing, that means make it smaller.
Diminishing. Oh, it's too wrong.
Diminish.
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 Right.
Diminish.
Diminish.
Diminish. Oh, it's the wrong way. Diminish. Okay,
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
Diminishing. My God, how can you read so fast like that? Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, it's depend on how the amount of reading that you do every day. If you read a lot of information, then the speed is faster. Yeah, let me copy this one. I don't know why I cannot do that now. Let's see. Let me refresh it. Okay. Another one is olive oil. Okay. This is the history of olive oil. In the cultivation of olive, a period without rain is advantageous.
Advantage.
Okay. The olive oil is produced from the fruit of the olive tree, which is a member of the Olivaceae plant family. The trees require some cold weather during the year, but also tolerate. What is tolerate?
Tolerate means super up. Tolerate.
No. Tolerate, that means when you forgive somebody. Somebody make a mistake and they say sorry, so you can tolerate them. Something, yeah. Think that you can accept even though the situation was bad. Tha thứ. Yeah. So they tolerate hot, dry conditions. So focus on this one. That means they accept dry conditions. And this one say they do not like moisture. A period without rain is correct or not correct?
True.
The most fertile, okay, màu mỡ, and usually chosen for growing olive. Let's continue here. They actually produce better when subjected to these stressful conditions. And as a result, olive tree had traditionally been grown on land where little else will survive.
So it's fall.
Yes. in ancient Greece, the olive tree, my God, ancient Greece everywhere, was said
Yeah.
to have divine origin. So divided mean God, energy, thần thánh, the origin divine. Okay, archaeologists today are divided over exactly where the first domestication of the olive occurred. It was in the area which is now Iran, Syria, Jordan, and Egypt. Okay, there's no ancient drift in here. So let's continue. The ancient Greeks believed the olive trees was a miraculous gift from the goddess Athena
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and used oil in a sacred religious ritual.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it true?
Athena.
Oh.
Do you know Athena?
Yes.
She's the goddess of intelligence and war.
Nữ thần chiến tranh.
Yeah. Và trí tuệ.
Yeah.
So sacred, thiêng liêng. Sacred, thiêng liêng. Thích linh thiêng and thiêng liêng. Yeah. Olive oil was more costly.
Sacred,
So they talk about
ritual.
the price getting expensive to buy in Greece than gold. They compare the price between that and gold. That will confusing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's continue here. Yeah, in fact, the Greek poet Homer called olive oil liquid gold. During the 6th and 17th century before Christ, Greek law forbade for cutting down olive tree and make it punishable by death.
So maybe it's not given. They didn't mention about the price.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know Plato?
Yeah.
Plato, he's a thinker, philosopher.
Yeah.
The use of olive oil in the preparation of food. Okay. So olive oil developed out of usage is employed in cooking dates, acid and fat back at the 5th century as described by Greek philosopher Plato.
Mm-hmm. So it's true.
Yeah. North African farmers initially, you know this one?
Mm-hmm.
Firstly resisted. That means they refused. They refused the introduction of olive tree.
Resisted. What does it mean?
Kháng cự, chống đối.
I refuse. Okay.
Yeah. So they refuse, they object.
Okay.
I see. So we have to look at North Africa and then Spain. But there's nothing about the farmer. Right. Okay. I would stick to this one. Olive trees were taken to North Africa, then to Spain, which would later become world's largest producer of olive oil. Artifacts for that varied Mediterranean archaeological site include. You don't see the palm here.
Yeah. I think we have to go down.
Also not this one.
Yeah. No. Is it done? So I think it's not given. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
They only mention about the production of. Maybe can you go down to the part D? Right at the end of part D, they just mention about the oil reproduction technique and the various use of oil. Nothing else. Maybe. Historical evidence still in existence in the form of organic. No, nothing. What olive plant these are still in them.
Yeah, so
Yeah, maybe not
nothing.
not even.
Okay. Now we will talk about ancient olive oil processing. Then I go back making olive oil here.
Okay.
It's a laborious process. That's why I mentioned as when you do the speaking. Last week when we do the speaking practice together, and I mentioned this one laborious process. It requires a lot of work by hand without the mechanization. Okay, so you need to find out how they can picking them
Milling
habits from the tree by hand or by
hitting the fruit.
Yeah.
So
that means we beating
Beating.
trees.
Okay.
Now olive flesh plate in
woven bags. Woven bags.
So only one word, so you should go with bags. Woven bag, mấy cái giỏ đen, giỏ mây á, và đen lát luôn, woven.
Woven.
Yeah. And liquid given time to settle and separate. We need to find this one way to settle and separate. One here, no settle. The liquid produced in this process consisting of water and drain tool. It allows to settle and separate. Something to aid to process.
Speed up.
Yes.
I will add to speed up the process.
Okay,
So what is
so salt
to the speed up the so a salt. Yeah. Used to add.
Now I get it. A mucor.
A mucor, what does it mean? A mucor from
Yeah. So this is the waste after you produce the oil. A mucor.
Ép dầu ô liu. Oh wow. A mucor.
It makes sense.
Okay. Which is called a mucor, a wastewater from milling process. Okay.
Yeah, it's bitter tasting and foul smelling liquid.
Liquid.
Okay. This will lead to the waste liquid usually throw away, discard it. Because it will lead to causing pollution. Yeah. It's causing pollution. Okay. And the spread on surfaces, hard finish, therefore often applied to
the floors of grain storage building.
So
used on this grain storage. So this is a grain.
No.
On
It
floors.
Floor, yeah. It had to be for the off was here.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes. When making 12. This one applied to soften it. What is it?
To ladder.
Yeah.
Ladder.
So
Voluntarily.
letter, yeah. So to soften it. Use on farm also. Okay, you have to pick up which one can stop the insect.
Crops.
The farmer here, and they mention fertilizer or pesticide to protect their crop from insect. So which one close?
Pesticide.
Yes, pesticide. That's correct one.
Even I don't know what does it mean. Pesticide.
Thuốc trừ sâu. Yes, normally we call thuốc trừ sâu, but pest is it means sinh vật gây hại. So pesticide can kill a lot of things, not just worm. Like beetle, bọ, or beetle or
Worms.
worm and grasshopper, châu, yeah. Because the thing is they will lay eggs and the eggs become lava and lava eat the root of the tree. So that's the problem. When the lava eat the root of the tree, the root is the heart of the tree. If the root die, the tree broke down. Yeah. For example, if you like Islam and Muslim, no, sorry, Indian, Indian, Indian from India, they cannot eat vegetable with roots because they think that's the action of killing a soul. Okay, it's just another fact. You know the root of the tree, cái rễ.
Yeah.
So this is the heart of the tree. And in Indian người đạo Hindu, they believe that vegetable with root cannot eat. Những cây mọc từ rễ like potato, carrot, onions, garlic cannot eat because it's an action of killing a soul. Đó là một hành động tiêu diệt đi cái sinh mệnh của một loài thực vật. So they cannot eat that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you see anything with the sign that means it kill the thing before them. Chữ sai này có nghĩa là tiêu diệt. Nó sẽ đi với cái từ gốc phần trước, nó nói về tiêu diệt cái đó. Như là pest là sinh vật gây hại thì pesticide là cái loại hóa chất tiêu diệt cái đó. Yeah, the same. The same thing with suicide.
Yeah, suicide.
Thank you. That's good. Okay. In general, on Sunday, we will come back to speaking and writing, so you can have some time for preparing your homework tomorrow. Yes. Okay, that's good. I will send you the list of vocabulary of these readings, so you can have a look at what we learned today. Okay. Any other questions about this?
How can I do as fast as you can?
Normally you see like, okay, do you notice that before we read, we look at the question first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to understand the request of the questions. What information do you need before you read everything? Yeah, and when you read, you summarize what you understand. Like, and then you use the highlight tool to highlight the information. But mostly because it's like the question around like 13 questions, right? That means every question need around 1 or 2 minutes to process the information. We will analyze the meaning of the question first, and then I will try to locate where can you see the information, so you don't waste your time to read the other thing. For example, in paragraph B, you don't look at paragraph B because it doesn't contain the main idea for any kind of question, right? Yeah. Chiến lược của mình đó là hiểu được cái yêu cầu của câu hỏi trước. Sau đó mình sẽ định vị, xác định những vị trí nào có thông tin này. Vì thường nó sẽ là những cái cụm từ có liên đới với nhau. Nó sẽ không giống nhau hoàn toàn, nhưng nó sẽ có liên đới, ví dụ như without rain và dry condition. Đòi hỏi người đọc phải có tư duy phản biện á. Nếu như mình sẽ nghĩ một chiều ngang hoặc chiều rộng, thì mình chỉ thấy đó là một từ khô và một từ không mưa. Nhưng lúc này khô và không mưa sẽ có một cái liên đới với nhau về nội dung, đúng không? Nó sẽ giống nhau về hoàn cảnh thời tiết. Và khi thấy rain thì mình sẽ phải tìm nghe coi cái nào nó nói về weather hay là condition. Yeah. And then you can speed up the process. But I think that in general, we do it very well because with normal students, it would take them like 20-25 minutes to process. It's a sad thing that as a Vietnamese, we don't usually read, and that's the big problem.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially like when you read an email and you was like, what do you mean? What exactly is the purpose of this email? It's sometimes the information is too like redundant to process, right?
That's right.
And so the purpose of reading is finding the main ideas and try to see how far you understand it. Because sometimes we can be mistaken.
Yeah.
Chuyện bị hiểu lầm đó. Yeah.
Yeah. But for example, for number 2, can you go up to number 2?
Yeah.
So what if you don't know the meaning of the vertice, or how can you qualify that? Yeah.
Okay. So because they mentioned the most.
Yeah.
And you can see little.
But how did you know that was there? Is it a little word there?
Actually, yeah, I try to show you the new word, but I don't really depend on the fertile.
Yeah.
Because I use the most. Có nghĩa là so sánh nhất, những cánh đồng mà so sánh nhất, có nghĩa là những gọi là giống như là chất lượng tốt nhất. Usually chosen for growing olive. Nhưng ở đây họ lại dùng từ little, mà little là dấu hiệu của negative. Dấu hiệu của phủ định. Little elsewhere will survive. Rất là rất ít những con này có thể survive được ở đây. Cho nên cái cây này thích điều kiện khắc nghiệt. Mà lại là the most thì chắc chắn là không có cái link, có một cái sự đối lập với nhau, cái contrast để cái tính mâu thuẫn đó.
You know that the way you say in Vietnamese is quite like it's weird.
Mâu thuẫn à?
No, the way you say it in Vietnamese, when you explain that in English, it's normal, but when you say it in Vietnamese, it's like, oh my goodness, you're really a Vietnamese. Is quite
Yeah.
nó là lạ, ý là nói tiếng Việt nó là lạ. nghe nó là lạ.
Okay. Có phải là nếu như là nó quá là học thuật không?
Đúng rồi, ý là nói tiếng Việt nghe nó mắc cười lắm. Nghe nó kiểu giống mấy cuốn sách nó hay nói.
Just like AI hả? Giống như AI.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, like you just translation this. But it's weird. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's everything I would like to share with you. The first strategy. Thường á là mình sẽ, nếu như mà thực sự trong một cái bài mà bạn ghi xiết thời gian á, thì việc đầu tiên đó là mình cần phải làm gì, đúng không? Mình sẽ hỏi câu hỏi là mình cần phải làm gì để tìm câu trả lời đúng. Vậy câu hỏi tiếp theo đó là câu hỏi mình cần tìm thông tin gì. Và lúc này mình sẽ mã hóa hết tất cả những cái điều mà những cái câu hỏi này cần mình trả lời. Và lúc này mình sẽ đo lường thời gian. Cái có phải true for not given và với phần mà fill the gap là cái phần điền từ, thì cái phần điền từ ít thời gian hơn, đúng không? nó có một cái sự sắp xếp rất là logic. Ở đây có nghĩa là nếu như bạn khoanh vùng được chữ tree rồi thì chỉ nhìn từ tree trở về để tìm đáp án thôi. Hoặc là mình sẽ tìm từ by, và dựa vào từ by đó thì chỉ đâu đó quanh quẩn ngay chữ by đó chính là đáp án. Giống như place in cũng vậy, cho dù là place họ dùng một cái từ nào khác nhưng mà họ vẫn dùng từ đúng hình thức, tức là place là ed, thì cái từ put cũng phải được chia ở cột 3, và mình sẽ dựa vào chữ in này để mình tìm đáp án này. In vui mình bác ngay xí tí này. Tại vì vậy là mình sẽ tập trung vào những cái ít thời gian nhất để có được những cái đáp án chắc chắn. Đây là những đáp án có thể gọi là mang tính chắc chắn được, bởi vì cái cách mà mình locate thông tin là nó sẽ nhanh chóng xác định được đáp án hơn là cái true false. True false not given là hiện tượng đọc và hiểu. Mình đọc xong rồi mình còn phải decode lại nữa. Bản chất của ngôn ngữ là vậy, tức là nó không hiện diện ở nghĩa đen mà nó còn hiện diện ở nghĩa bóng, như vậy mình phải decode được. Nó giống như là metacognition đó, là mình nhìn lại cái nội dung đó sẽ giải thích đơn giản nhất như thế nào, và lúc đó thì mình tìm được cái sự liên kết. Và cái phần thứ hai đó là không, cách làm sao để mình kiểm soát thời gian tốt. Vậy là mình sẽ giống như là 80-20 á, tập trung vào cái thế mạnh trước rồi cái phần còn lại. Nếu như mình yêu thích đọc hiểu quá thì mình cũng có thể đọc hiểu trước. Mình sau khi mình đọc cái đoạn văn này, nhưng mà cái đòi hỏi cái tốc độ mắt mình phải quét rất là nhanh đó, để mà mình nhìn ra được cái main idea của đoạn A, B, đoạn C, đoạn D. Nhưng mà đôi khi nó còn những bài này nó vẫn còn dễ như tư duy về mặt logic. Nhưng nếu như
mấy cái bài mình name a paragraph đồ mấy cái đó mới khó.
nếu như mà nó là cái bối cảnh phức tạp hơn, như là cái bài phân tích về y học y khoa đi, thì gần như là đọc xong nhưng mình vẫn không đánh giá được cái ý nó nằm ở đâu, tại họ dùng từ quá là chuyên môn. Dạ. Thì lúc này là mình sẽ dễ bị tức là giống như con người mình rất là dễ bị overthinking. Dạ. Đọc một vấn đề nhưng mà mình bị over, mình bị nhìn ra nhiều hướng khác nhau á. Và chuyện mình rất là bình thường, tại vì cái gì nó cũng có sự tam sao thất bản hết. Nếu như cái điều gì mà mình đọc thì mình cũng dễ dễ dàng thấy được, thì nó sẽ không phải là yếu tố đọc hiểu nữa rồi. Đó, mình sẽ đánh giá được nhiều cái khía cạnh, giống như ừ, ok. Và bởi vì nó có những cái khái niệm hàn lâm nữa. Cái bài này vẫn chưa phải là những cái khái niệm hàn lâm đó, nhưng mà nếu như nó rơi vào những cái bài mà bắt đầu là giống như cái bài đoạn số 3 trở đi á, thì lúc này là nếu mà mình vừa đọc vừa hiểu thì không kịp thời gian, mà nó sẽ đòi hỏi kỹ năng là tìm được cái main idea. Mà lúc đó mình phải đánh giá, ví dụ như dạng này là dạng còn đọc hiểu ở cấp độ bình thường cơ bản này. Còn nếu mà cấp độ nâng cao hơn, có nghĩa là đọc và tìm cái ý chính, tức là cái tiêu đề á, cái title luôn á, là heading á,
Cái đó mới khó, cái đó khó lắm.
cái heading nó sẽ mất nhiều thời gian hơn. Nhưng mà nó cũng sẽ có những cái cách nhanh để mà mình nhìn ra được thông tin. Nó cũng sẽ có sự liên kết với nhau hết á. Ừ, ok. Nên như vậy thì trong 3 bài đọc và mình nhìn ra được là true for not given cùng với điện từ là cái thế mạnh của mình, thì mình focus vào đó. Tại vì true for not given đâu đó cái tỷ lệ đâu đó của 3 bài đọc luôn là phải là 15 câu rồi. 15 câu true for not given cho cả 3 bài đọc. Và nếu như cái tỷ lệ xác suất của mình được 1/2, và cái phần này cũng đâu đó là từ 15 đến 20 ô trống á. Trong 40 câu hỏi mà đã có 15 câu true for not given và đâu đó là từ 15 đến 20 ô trống, thì mình focus vào đây là mình sẽ ăn chắc rồi. Còn lại heading hay là tìm heading hay matching, nó chỉ gọi là cái tỷ lệ phần trăm còn lại thôi. Thì nếu như mà mình biết trước được điều đó, mình biết được cái nào tiết kiệm thời gian cho mình tập trung vào trước để có thời gian mình process lại, xử lý lại những cái thông tin, những cái dữ liệu nó phức tạp hơn. Yeah. Ừ. Ừ. Điểm mạnh của mình là listening á, nên nên focus vào đó nhiều, làm nhiều dạng đề để mình có kinh nghiệm, boost cho cái band nó cao hơn. Reading như vậy là cũng tốc độ cũng vừa vừa đẹp á, 15 phút cho một bài. 10 phút thì coi như cái người đó chắc là phải đọc thường xuyên lắm luôn á, thì mới được gọi là 10 phút. Còn 15 phút là độ dài bình thường. Tại tổng bài thi là 60 phút mà.
Ừ.
Mỗi bài 15 phút là ok. Là mình còn dư hơn 15 phút để mà đo lường được những cái câu khó.
Ừ.
Cỡ này mình cày 6.5 với 7 chấm là ok. Còn lên 8 thì cần chút chiến lược nữa. Làm sao để boost nhanh được cái tốc độ đọc. Yeah.
Lâu lắm rồi mới quay lại một bài đọc dài như vậy, hú hồn, chưa hú hồn. Nhưng mà chỉ nhìn vô rồi tìm chữ thôi, nhìn vô rồi tìm chữ, với lại kiểu mấy cái mà kiểu mà có en chữ đồ á, xong rồi nhìn parallel á để nhìn coi
Ừ.
cái type của nó là gì, xong rồi quay vô nhìn thôi.
Chỉ còn như vậy thôi chứ không thể nào mà mình đi full
Đúng,
hết được đâu.
đúng rồi. Nhưng mà
Tại
vậy hay á, ý là làm đúng một cái kiểu giống như Yên làm là ok lá.
ừ, nó tiết kiệm thời gian của mình. Với lại cũng không cần phải đọc hết. Tại nó có những chi tiết là nó không cần thiết đó. Ok, chúng ta dừng lại ở phần này ha.
Ok, ok,
I see you again on Sunday.
ok.
Enjoy your evening. And see
Yeah,
you.
you Sunday from 5, right? 5, right?
Yeah, 5 p.m.
Okay,
Okay.
5 p.m. Oh, wait, I have a question for the speaking homework.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, first of
So
all,
you
let me click on the your requirements first. Wait. So I have to record my answer.
yes.
So first of all, I have to read the answer and answer.
Yes.
But how long for the answer should I make? Uh, do I
From the
have to focus on, or do I have to follow the structure that we have learned before? That
uh
we have to have the opening sentence, the paraphrase sentence, and body one, body two, and the conclusion or something.
for the questions or the writing.
No, for the speaking, for the speaking.
For the speaking.
Yeah.
Yes. From part one, you need 3 or 4 sentences, 3 or 4 ideas. Okay.
Okay. Three or four ideas.
Yeah, I know.
Ideas. 3 or 4 ideas mean that three or four ideas. 3 or 4 ideas. So it mean that how many sentences do I have to say?
Three or 4 sentences.
3 or 4 sentences.
Okay. In part two, you had to speaking within 2 minutes. So that will be the opening and story and then conclusion. Okay.
Uh, do, can you send me the docs that we have learned speaking last week?
Yes. This one. In, uh,
I just saw the writing, but not the speaking. So,
okay, here we go. And the part three, I need a 3 to 4 sentence. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, you see it now?
yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
And that everything.
Uh, oh, okay. I believe that. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Wait, what did we learn last week? Oh my goodness. Wait.
I
How
will
to
locate page.
update
Okay, you roll to page
page. Page
10.
10.
Page 10. Page 10, 12.
10. Okay. Here. Hometown. Hometown. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18. Okay. Yeah. Last week we learned about the. Yeah. Okay. I'll try. So
good.
back to this one. Wait. So part 1 is 3 to 4 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
How about part 2 and part 2?
But you 2 minutes
Part 2, 2 minutes.
with the opening and the story and your conclusion.
Part 1, 2 to 4 sentence. Part 2, 2 minutes. How about part 3? 2 minutes.
3 or 4 sentences.
Part 3.
3 or 4 sentences.
4 sentences.
Yes.
Like part 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try my best first and then you will check it and help me to fix it, okay?
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. See you on Sunday.
Okay, see you on Sunday, 5 p.m.
Okay.
Have a good night and yeah.
You too.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye, bye.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night.